So hey, what's up guys, Rybox here and welcome back to another episode of Grid, and this is actually going to be our first time delving into career mode. So this is going to be part one of our career mode. We've obviously got multiplayer as well, which you could try out, and I will just put up some gameplay without any commentary with just free play modes, 3-lap races, that sort of thing, trying out the different classes and cars. So a massive thank you to Codemasters for sending this key over early so we can review it and take a look at career mode and that sort of thing. So by the looks of it, heading in, we've got all these different series to try and get through to get to the finals over here. So we've got, and this career mode is based on something called the Grid World Series, which is a collection of all sorts of different races, different types of disciplines, that sort of thing. So it should be pretty cool. And obviously we've got the Fernando Alonso discipline, which I might start off with career mode this time. Formula 1000 Urban Series sounds pretty cool, right? Maybe the GT cars or even the modified stuff sounds pretty cool. But anyway, the little introduction I haven't shown in the first part of this career mode, but I will upload it later on. I think this will be my first video on Grid, and then I'll chuck up the intro to the game, which is a pretty cool intro, gives you a nice little taste and gets you a little bit hyped up. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to head in and we're going to do the Fernando Alonso discipline if we can. So finish third or above we've got to do. I actually have to purchase cars as well, right? Okay then. The Grid World Series complete 4 showdown events, so we can't do that yet. Those are those on the right by the looks of it. Okay, I think I get what's going on. So it might be better then to start in the lower classes of cars, or even ones we've got. So we've got stock, because when I got sent the key, I got sent some of the VIP stuff as well. So I've already got some VIP cars, so you can't just head in and do what you want. Okay. So I can't just head in and go straight to Fernando Alonso. But we do have a GT car, so it might be worth heading in with our Grid Edition Aston Martin Vantage GT4 and using it just to save up a bit of money. So our first race, we won't actually have to spend any money, which is pretty cool. So we got 4 laps at Havana track, which sounds pretty cool. I wonder what it's going to be like. And this is the starting grid. Where are we? We're almost near the back, 14th place, so that's not too bad. The loading times for me have been pretty slow. This is on the PC, but I might move the install to my SSD, so it's a bit quicker. I'm not going to bother with any qualifying or anything, but here we go. 3 laps around here at this Havana track. Nice bit of sunset going on here, or dusk. Got some overtakes going up the inside. The graphics are very nice on this game, actually. It's one thing I've noticed. Oh, look at that. Look at that very bright sun. Very low in the sky. Makes it kind of difficult to see where we're going. And the AI difficulty isn't on the hardest one yet. I'm on hard. There's a very hard option. But as we're starting off, I just thought we'll go for this one. See how we get on. It's a brand new game as well. So we're going to have to adjust to it, and the AI are very good at defending. They're very tricky to overtake. You can see we're only in P10 at the minute, trying to find a way past them. Quite tight around here. So sitting in P10, then I don't really know the track either. Look at that guy up our inside. We haven't got the fastest car at all, especially in a straight line. Crashing it in the wall as well, man. Absolutely binning it. Smashing up our front end. Got some good acceleration. Got the legs on this Porsche. It's that Max Lloyd guy. Send it up the inside. So you can actually order your teammate around and find out about rival. Our teammate is leading, so I'm going to tell him to defend. Well, see if we have the ability to ask him to defend. Okay. Can't defend, see what I mean? Probably because our teammate is winning, so we can't order him around. Okay, so how many laps? We got 4 laps around here. We're on lap number 2 and we're fighting out of a P10. We get slammed by that Max Lloyd guy. He's really done my head in, dropped us down to P10. Holding it around the outside, side by side with this guy, and he slams us in the wall. Javier, his name is. Javier the dickhead man. AI are very good at crashing you out, I've found. Which is really, really annoying, but it's just one of them, innit? Hard on the brakes. We can close him down. We're in P10. See what I mean? Struggling. I'm going to ask my teammate to defend, see if he can bunch the pack up. See, look, he's really, really defending. I'm going to shove it up the inside as well. Come on, we're in P8 now. I'm going to be heading on to lap number 3 anytime soon. So we should... Right, lap 3, like our engineer's saying. We need to try and push on if we can. We're not going to get very far in our career. We need to at least finish, was it 3rd or above? So we've got a bit of work to do. Send one up the inside. Run out a little bit wide. And he gets back through. And that Nissan 350Z looks very, very nice. Got a lot of work to do. Here we go, P7. Really does remind me of the dirt games. But obviously racing, sort of the physics, you know, where you hit another car and then you slide out and slam out. It's much better than Grid Autosport as well, and Grid 2. They were good games, but I don't know, Grid 2 wasn't the best handling. Autosport was okay. Up the inside, so we'll be in 4th place if we can hold on. Feel like he's going to get us back. Not yet. So 4th place, we need to close down 3rd place if we want to beat the target. Otherwise we'll have to try and redo this race. But it's just taken us so long and the car is absolutely battered to pieces. But it's taken us so much effort just to get through the pack. So really, we want to be doing qualifying. I think you can do a hot lap qualifying session to try and get yourself a bit further up the grid, which we might have to consider doing at some races. But anyway, looks like we're starting to close in on this guy. Take a much better line through there. The sounds of the cars, the exhaust spitting and stuff sound incredible, but some of the engines sound a bit drony. Some of them, from what I've heard. Oh, we just got a double overtake. Overtook. Oh, come on, I've got to be aggressive. I've got to slam our way through. I'm not redoing this race. I want to beat the objective at least. And our car is battered to pieces. But it's been fun driving this GT4 car. Not when we run it so wide like that, we lose half of our car. Look how dented it is, man. Damage model's pretty cool on this game. Sort of slide it, power slide it around there. Got to watch out, but we are going to end up in 3rd place. So I'll take that. Not bad at all. We got a little bit of a bonus because we got the VIP. But we got ourselves 33k, which is pretty good. I will take that for our first race. Not bad going at all. So we can start to carry on. I may as well carry on in the GT class. Maybe each episode I'll switch up the different classes and stuff, but I've already done a few offline races as well. You probably couldn't tell from my awful driving. Like I say, using the controller, treating it as more of an arcade game, which is probably what it is. It's nowhere near a sim, but it is good fun, I'll tell you that. Right, so we got bronze, so we now unlock the next 2, so we can do the Mobile 1 GT Challenge or the GT UK at Brands Hatch Shanghai. So it looks like we'll be heading to a track. Silverstone Shanghai or Silverstone Brands Hatch. Let's go for this one. Okay. Again, I'm going to use the same car. I wonder if if there's like a livery editor or something like that. I'm not too sure if there is. But like I say, each episode I'll probably switch up the classes, and that way we'll progress through. We need to reach the end of 4 to reach the Grid World Series, which is what I want to achieve on this career mode. So I really do hope you guys enjoy and you stay tuned But I'm not going to do qualifying. I need to get third and above. I think you just need to get third and above at every single race event to either get gold, silver or bronze. And you need to do that in order to progress on. So we're at a street circuit this time. Not a street circuit, an actual race circuit. Silverstone. I think we're at one of the shorter versions of Silverstone, like the national or club version of the circuit, but we're already up to P7. We've got 3 laps. Yeah, what's this, the national? I don't know. It's like one of the short ones. This version of Silverstone is on F1. Also a game made by Codemasters, so they can use some of the tracks from those games. They've got the Malaysian Grand Prix track as well, Sepang International Circuit, which is pretty cool. We're maxing it out. I don't know if they got Abu Dhabi. They had Abu Dhabi on Grid 2 and Grid Autosport, I think, and that's a good circuit. But hopefully the multiplayer is good. I kind of get a Forza sort of vibe from this game, which there's nothing wrong with. I enjoy Forza, but it is that sort of arcade sort of feel to the game as well. We do much better at the actual real circuits. I know where I'm going and I can push, so this time I want to try and push on for the win, but this 350Z is not giving us a chance. I want to find out where our teammate is.
Your teammate is struggling at the back.
Struggling at the back. I'm going to tell him to push. I love the exhaust spitting flames as well.
They can't attack at the moment.
So our teammate doesn't want to listen to us. Need to get a good run onto this back straight. Can't really spin up the tyres. Can't afford to lose any momentum. Ugh. Go clean round him there. And we hit the front for the first time in this race. 155 mile an hour, topping it out at the top of the hill. We almost spin it out at the top of the hill, just about hold on there. That was very Forza-esque power slide there. Breaking on the 100 meter board, chuck it in. 2 more corners to go in this lap, and then we'll be on the final lap, and we can push on for our first win in Grid 2019 career. Like I say, this is on the PC, so if you guys want to play online, I might try and organise something. Chuck it into turn number 1. That'll be a good chance to say the MotoGP career mode is still staying on the channel, of course. Not going anywhere. It might just be less frequent. I mean, I've been pretty inconsistent with the uploads at the minute. Just stuff going on outside of YouTube. But nothing to worry about. We're still going to be playing MotoGP and we're still going to carry on the channel. Just uploads are slowed down. But anyway, going to be heading into the last section of corners now. Don't want to spin out at the top of the hill, so I'm going to brake just before the 100 meter board to get all our braking done and then chuck it in, get a nice smooth exit. You also got night racing on this game, which is going to be cool, and wet weather gameplay, which I know they've added into Gran Turismo now, so I need to try the wet racing on Gran Turismo. Here we go then. One more corner, you can see the confetti's chucking out on track and the fireworks for us to win the race. 3 minute 32 race that time. This event is made up of 2 Grand Prix. So we've got this one and then the next one. So we're leading the mini championship, and we'll be heading into Brands Hatch now. So I do wonder what this game is going to feel like with the wheel, and I will try it out with the wheel as well. Getting ourselves some nice rewards there, and we're heading out to Shanghai, not Brands Hatch, sorry. Shanghai, the Bun Sprint. I feel like this might be a street circuit. I don't think it's an actual race circuit. I think, yeah, starting from the back, it must be reverse grid. Ooh, just what we want, reverse grid, eh? So again, we're going to have to fight our way up to the front. Right, so it's a street circuit in the wet. So this could be interesting. There's our rival on the right. He finished second in the last race. Oh, look at the rain. It's absolutely tipping it down. No idea where the circuit goes. Trying to find the braking zone. Around the outside of a whole bunch of cars. I think I need to sort out the graphics settings, because when it's raining, my computer doesn't really like it, so sorry if the video's gone a bit stuttery, but please do carry on watching. I'll fix it for the next episode for when it rains. Oh my god, it's so slippy out here, so easy to spin out and spin up your rear tyres. There's our teammate.
Alright, I'll get them to defend their position.
Oh, sweet, round the outside.
It looks like for some reason they can't defend.
Where's our rival then?
Got more than 5 places between you and your rival.
More than 5 places, so that's good. We've got 3 laps as well. Quite a long circuit, I think. Ugh. Up and over the curves. The curves are very, very slippy. They're battling it out of the front for first place, and I'm trying to close the gap. Wonder where the start-finish straight is. Oh, he spins us out. Another Aston Martin Vantage. Let's have a look at cockpit cam. Yeah, let's not look at cockpit cam. Not that interesting.
Right on to lap 2. You've got 2
Right,
places.
lap 2.
Got more than 5 places between you and your rival.
Still more than 5 places between us and the rival. Look at this guy. Very heavy on the brakes. Just about keep it together. And let's start to hunt down this Porsche 911. I think it's a 911 at least. Looks like it from here. Oh, we almost spun out there. Not what we want. Really not what we want. See if we can make the exhaust spit any more flames than it already is. Almost chucked up the inside there. Here we go, side by side with the Porsche then. Oh, clipping the barrier. Get out the barrier. Couldn't get myself out the barrier. He's going very slow through this little section here, and I'm going to chuck it up the inside. So we've hit the front then. In the Aston Martin. Spinning it up again, man. Chuck it in. I guess it's a very exciting time of year for racing games. We're going to have Need for Speed coming up very soon. I don't think there's a Forza this year, unless I've missed something. Usually comes out September, October time, doesn't it, if I remember correctly. Probably next year we get a new Forza game.
Hold the lead. Last lap.
So, last lap then. Trying to pull away. Where's our rival?
Got more than 5 places between you and your
Still more than 5 places. Brake about the 150 meter board. Get it all slowed down. Under control. Hit the apex. Lovely. Avoid the wall. Oh, I thought it was going to be in the wall, and now we get a bit of a power slide around there. Still raining away here at Shanghai. Here we go. Now in this slow section where the AI seem to struggle, so I should be able to pull away a little bit at least. Still chucking it down with rain. Very slippy conditions, but we seem to be handling it well. This Aston Martin, although I don't think it's the most powerful, is very agile and quite stable considering the conditions as well. And I still don't know where the start finish straight is either, so gonna have to learn that one. Oh god, clip the tyre wall, but luckily we've got a huge lead. Oh, here's the start finish straight. Come across the line, then take back-to-back wins in this grid series. I will take that. 28k. So we're starting to rack up a fair bit of money, which we're going to have to use to invest in some cars to get into some new series. But like I said, this one was free for us, so very lucky with that one. But for example, we don't have a touring car, so we might end up buying one of them. Leveled up, finish ahead of a rival, GT Challenge, finish third or above. I would take that. Overall, should have won 256k. Boom, boom. So we've now unlocked the next lot, which is Group 1. So we move on from Group 2 cars into Group 1 cars. What do these ones involve? We've already got a Group 1 car as well. So, looks like we can carry on in this discipline. That's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. So, in the next episode, because I'm going to try and keep these episodes about 20 minutes long. I think it's going to be about 20 minutes long. Let me know if you want me to head into any different types of these types of races. I think I might head into touring cars next, or I could carry on the GT class and see how we get on. But like I say, let me know what you want to see from this career mode. As you can see, it's very open. We can make it varied as we like. It'll be good to get into the Fernando Alonso stuff as well. So that's been it for today's episode. Smash like button if you're new around here. Remember to subscribe for more grid content as well as MotoGP and Formula 1 career mode. So I'll see you in the next one.